everyone, happy Friday. It's Joe here from the Bill Course Wellness Center, and I'm bringing you the Friday WOD. On Fridays, we use equipment, so I've got a posterior chain dumbbell WOD, and we can use a band or a towel. I'll get to that in a little bit. But basically what we're going to be doing is we're working the posterior side, which is the back side. Super important. A lot of people, when they get in the gym, or especially when you're doing body weight, it's a little bit tougher to hit the posterior chain. So this is going to be super important in balancing yourself out, making sure that you're healthy, even, and staying strong. So let's get started. We're going to start this workout out. We have 4 strength exercises, and then we're going to finish it off with a superset or a tri superset at the end of the workout. So we will start. Go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We're going to start with a stiff-legged deadlift. So double leg, double arm right here, and instead of getting a soft bend in the knees, we're going straight with the knees. So I'll show you from this angle, and then I'll show you from the front. So we're going 4 sets of 10 of these. So lock it out. Just because I'm going stiff-legged doesn't mean I'm losing my posture in my back. As far as I can, you're really going to feel the stretch in the hamstrings in the back. That's 1. Pause at the bottom. 2. We are going to go, like I said, 4 sets of 10 of that. So a couple things to focus on. Don't round these shoulders like this. You want to use your posture, your core, to slowly stretch it out. Stand up tall. You're really going to feel the stretch in that one, and it's not going to take that much weight to get a stimulus in that exercise. Exercise number 2. We are going to hop to the ground, and we are going to do a single leg glute bridge, but instead of doing like we do in classes where we go up, down, we're going to do some serious isometric holds here. So we're going to go 5-second holds on each leg, and we're going to go 5 rounds of that. So after we've done 4 sets of 10 of the stiff-legged deadlift, we're going to go to a glute bridge, but instead of doing reps, we're going for holds. So I want you to do a weak leg first, 5 seconds left leg, then we'll go 5 seconds right. That's 1 round. We're doing 5 rounds of that. So up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down, switch to the right leg, and we're going to go up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. Squeezing and holding as hard as you can. You got to squeeze, so you're not here, you're trying to lock the hips out, send that foot all the way up, and pressing through your heel. So you're squeezing that glute, keeping the hips and the shoulders square, so we don't want to be rolling one way or the other. You really want to squeeze that glute. You have to make it happen since we don't have other pieces of equipment. You got to make it happen. Squeeze, hold as hard as you can. Like I said, 5 seconds, that's 1 round. We got 5 rounds total, so that's 10 total, 10 reps, both sides. I'll write all this down in the description. Exercise number 3, we are doing a bent over dumbbell row, another great posterior exercise. So, similar to that stiff-legged deadlift, we want to go feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to hip hinge, so just like the deadlift, my shoulders are back. I'm hip hinging. Squeeze, 1, 2, hold, back down. Squeeze, 1, 2, back down. For this, you don't want to be locked out with the knees. You want to have a good bend, athletic bend in the legs. So you're right here, hip hinging. So just holding in this position, you're going to feel a lot going on in your core, especially if you're in the correct position. Shoulders are back, all the way down, stretch, squeeze, hold, squeeze, hold. So 4 sets of 10 of that. If you want to really advance it up, you can alternate it. So a squeeze, hold, 1, 2, squeeze, hold, 1, 2. That's your choice. Just make sure you're squeezing and holding. You don't have a lot of weight, that's fine. You'll be surprised at what an isometric hold can do for you. Exercise number 4. So this is where we're going to need a towel. Nothing special, it's just a towel. What we're going to do are Supermans, but we're going to advance them up because we are going to use our towel to emulate a lat pull down. So here we go with this. I'll show you this angle right here. All the way out. So you're gonna go up, and I'm pulling this towel apart. Pull the towel apart, behind the neck, squeeze, hold, out, back down. That's one. Squeeze, hold, squeeze, hold. So with this, you wanna get your chest off the ground or the mat. You wanna get your quads off the mat, so your whole back is really contracting. And while you're doing that, you're pulling this towel, pulling it apart, like you're trying to rip it. And while you're doing that, you're squeezing your back. And then while we're pulling it apart, we're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades together and down, squeezing your lats. So this is just like a lat pull down. We're just making it happen. So for this, we're gonna go 4 sets of 10. It's gonna be quite a bit of time under tension. Make sure you break in between rounds. You gotta make it happen. I know it's not ideal, but you'll be surprised at what you'll get out of this. So, after we do our strength sets, we are going into our superset. And this one, we're actually grabbing the towel again. If you have a band like this, a pull band, or maybe the curl bands, whatever you have, that would be great. We'll start with the towel first for A out of the superset. So, we're doing an isometric pull apart. So every round I want you to alternate grip. This one, I'm gonna go underhand. The next round, I'll go overhand. So what we're gonna do, if we don't have a band, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna do a 5-second hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and break. If you do have a band, we're just gonna go 10 pull aparts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we're doing here is the shoulder blades, we're retracting them. We're pulling them apart, squeeze, hold, and back. So that's number one. Number two is gonna be we're gonna grab our dumbbells, and it's gonna be a dumbbell curl to a shrug. Simple, easy, but effective. So curl, shrug, squeeze, hold, curl, shrug. So with the pull apart, we're doing the lower lat, the lower traps, and the middle traps. With the shrug, we're doing the upper traps. Curl, control the weight, shrug, that's 2. Curl, shrug, 3. Now just because we don't have that much weight, say you have 10s or 15s, that's fine. Squeeze it, hold it, squeeze it, hold it, just like all the rest. Time under tension. You'll be surprised. And the last exercise for the superset is gonna be dumbbell swings. So you can do double arm or single arm, that's your call. I'm gonna go double arm here, and we're gonna go 15 reps. With this, when we're catching, catch with the hamstrings, keep the core tight. Core is everything here. Core, so you're gonna catch with the hamstrings and the core, thrust forward with the hips. So here, we don't wanna go all the way above head. You can also do a single dumbbell. So all that power is coming from the hips, but you're also using the hamstrings and the glutes to catch as well as the core. So that is your posterior WOD. If y'all have any questions, reach out. Make the most of it, work hard, have a great weekend. Cheers, everyone.